Hey, what's up everyone? John from Beyond ARTV. It's time for another episode of 7 on Sunday, and this week I'm going to be talking about 7 childhood songs that I still love. And today I know it's a little bit different of a set. I'm sorry, I'm in the process of doing some traveling and that sort of thing. I hope you guys can just forgive me for just putting this set together last minute. I know that it probably just doesn't look too spectacular. It's not my normal set or anything.
You.
Whoa, what? What
it doesn't look spectacular.
That's not what I said at all. I said
it does look spectacular because it's my set.
Oh, well, in that
My
case,
room,
well, how about this? How about I let you do the video with me today?
John, you did not pay me rent yet.
I told you that I would have it. Are you really going to do this to me on camera?
John.
You know that I'm not going to...
It's been a long time. We got a trip coming up.
I don't have the money. I don't have the money.
Okay, you're telling me you don't have the money? You're on YouTube and you're super famous and you don't have money?
No.
You do have money. I saw your AdSense.
But on the real, we are going to be talking about 7 songs that we love from our childhood, because everybody likes to reminisce sometimes and think about it. Because sometimes don't you go back to some of these songs, admit it.
A lot of times.
Exactly.
I did a video on this actually recently. So.
Okay, yeah, so everybody gets nostalgic sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Yeah. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Without further ado, myself and my lovely girlfriend Infinity on Hannah are going to be counting down our choices for 7 childhood songs that we still listen to, come back to, and love. So if you have not checked out Hannah's channel yet, by the way, she edits all of the stuff, like all of the graphics and stuff for my channel, makes the thumbnails and that sort of thing. So help her out, go subscribe to her channel, and give this video a like. I hope you guys enjoyed the countdown.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me good citations. I'm picking up good vibrations by my excitations. Good vibrations by my...
First pick for me is Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. My parents introduced me to the Beach Boys at a very young age. I was thrilled to get a copy of their greatest hits CD whenever I was about 9 or 10 years old, and I just remember instantly vibing with this one. I actually had a dancing hamster, one of those toys, that sang this song, and I would listen to it over and over again even before I got the CD. Then I was given that along with a CD player and a couple of other CDs that obviously I don't really care to come back to now at this point, but the Beach Boys were one of those classic groups that just kind of came full circle for me because I ended up seeing them live at Bonnaroo.
That's so cool.
Back in 2012.
They're one of those timeless bands as well that everyone knows, like a lot of their songs. So.
Exactly. I mean, if it's not Good Vibrations, then Fun, 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 Surfin' USA, Kokomo, there's a lot of hits. And I mean, there's stuff beyond the hits as well. And it's nice to see that they were still able to put on such a great show whenever I did catch them in 2012, and they actually played Good Vibrations live. It just has a very smooth, obviously they're called the Beach Boys. I don't want to say they have a beachy vibe because that's too on the nose and obvious.
Rock.
It's surf rock. It's very just chill and it's relaxing. It has a mellow vibe.
It's cheerful too. It's puts you in a good mood.
Exactly. And I think the song, it seems to obviously mainly be about like infatuation with somebody that you see from like a mile away. Maybe he's out like surfing or something and he spotted somebody on the beach. He was like, oh, I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. Now I'm going to go write a song about it and people are still going to love it like 50 years from now.
My very first pick is What's Going On by the 4 Non-Blondes. Now, this is a song that, I don't know if everyone would know this song. Like, is it super popular? I don't even know.
It's pretty popular just because I feel like people have kind of meme-ified it in a way. Some people like some of the lyrics from it. But
it came out in the 90s, right? I don't remember exactly
I think it came out, I think it was 1990 or 1991, right around when I was born.
So this is kind of special to me because when I was like growing up, kind of like a kid, this would always come on when I would drive with my mom. She really liked this song, so I just kind of heard it so many times and I was like, who is that by? And I finally figured out what it was, and of course you knew it because we've listened to it recently.
Right.
And I just think the song is such a fun jam. Like the lyrics, I mean, it's kind of about, you know, drugs and stuff, but
the voice though that goes with it.
Her voice is very powerful. Like it's a female, but it's very strong, and I love that. And I don't know, it's just one of those songs that like kind of lifts me up in a happy way. It just makes me feel good.
Right, I think it seems to be about kind of like confusion with the world, but kind of saying like, I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. She seems, like you said, kind of confident in the way that she's singing and presenting herself, and I just love the way the vocals are so towering.
It's really good.
They're like stacked above everything else whenever she does some of those
I think
vocal
also
things.
she does that high note, the oh my god,
do I cry?
And some people might say like, oh, she can't sing, but like it works here, like just kind of the way she presents herself.
It's kind of like a rough presentation for a track, but it's like it goes with kind of the movement at the time, like especially
the
music.
90s,
exactly, kind of like
grungy.
I was about to say grungy, kind of mixed with like classic like and modern rock.
Yeah.
So nice little twist.
Really
there.
killer track. If you have not heard it, definitely check that one out.
Very nicely if he'd like a cup of tea. I can't even see him 'cause his room is so smoky. Don't understand how one can watch so much TV. My baby brother Alfie, how I wish that you could see.
My second pick is Alfie by the UK singer-songwriter Lily Allen. This song came out in, I think, the like early 2000s, like 2005 or something like that. Right around the time I started really like truly getting into music and that sort of thing. And I was flipping channels one day. This was before I started religiously watching the channel Fuse. I would seriously sit there at the TV like hours every day watching music videos.
Fuse.
But I was flipping through the channels. I was maybe like 12 years old, 13 at most. And I came across this and I was like, I saw the music video for Alfie and I was like, oh, a cartoon, you know?
Like animation.
I'm like, okay, that's for kids, right? It's like a kid show or something like that. And I was a very sheltered child. But Alfie comes on and obviously not about like you know, your typical cartoon
It's a
stuff.
bit inappropriate.
A little bit of drug usage and references in there, and
Some other things
yeah,
too.
exactly.
See
Yeah,
it for yourself.
the way that Lily Allen says "twat," I just think it's hilarious to me for some reason. Just the way that like it rolls off of the British tongue. It sounds fantastic. If somebody else said that, like if Bring Me the Horizon said it, I don't know if it, even though they're British, I don't think it was quite have the same effect. Just the way that she says it in this song. But it's about a little brother that just can't get it together, and I like how they kind of use the animation with a puppet to represent her little brother there, and just like the whole song is like a message of her sarcastically singing to him, like, "Get your shit together, Alfie, or else you're gonna like get nowhere in life. You're just gonna stay there playing video games." And I don't know why this song connected for me early on. Most people are probably expecting like, oh, Aaron Carter in sync and that sort of thing. No, I accidentally stumbled across a really inappropriate music video and I still love it.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming
And they don't stop coming.
Next up is All Star by Smash Mouth. Everybody knows this song, obviously, from Shrek.
Yeah.
That was a big movie back in, like, what was it, 2001?
Yeah, I think right around that
2002?
time, right around the turn of the century. That and I'm a Believer, obviously.
Yeah, those two, obviously, this band kind of got big from that. This is probably like their only,
They're
one of
really their only
big
hit.
songs. That wasn't a cover, obviously.
And they are still touring off of it.
No, right? But this song is obviously such a fun song. Like, reminds me of being a kid. Obviously, Shrek. It's
Right.
a really fun movie from my childhood.
And there were a lot of commercials that used this song back in the
Yeah,
day, too. It reminds me of that.
It was a pretty big song in the early 2000s. I mean, this song is obviously kind of about, you know, wanting to, you know,
Better yourself and
yeah,
be-
just succeed in
Right.
whatever you want to do. Like, oh, you can do this. It's kind of uplifting in a way.
Right.
Positive, obviously, just makes you feel like you're kind of on top of the world.
A lot of people will write it off as silly, but I think it's
I
still
know,
a really
it's still
fun
like
song.
a fun song. Like, if it comes on, it's kind of going to get stuck in your head. Speaking of, I'm sure you guys saw all the clips that we threw in here because we found that compilation.
It was 10 hours, and for research purposes, we watched the entire
Yeah,
thing.
we did. We had to study up.
Yeah, so
For this.
excuse us if we're a little bit brain dead while filming.
Feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing. You hold me like you should, so I'm gonna keep on dancing.
My next pick is one that I feel like you might hear in like a distant, dark castle club. Like if a castle had a club, I feel like this would be playing at it. Just because it's kind of got like an ominous guitar
Right.
and synth tone to it. I don't know. I've loved that from the start about Hella Good by No Doubt. I'm a big fan of Gwen Stefani's voice, not so much in her recent solo stuff, as some of you guys are probably aware. I reviewed her album earlier this year, but contrary to popular belief, that's why I put out a No Doubt review, just to show you guys that I do love a lot of the stuff that she's a part of. And Rock Steady, that came out in 2003, was another solid release from No Doubt that saw them pulling off very poppy stuff, but doing it in a way that was not totally distasteful, showed that they could still have some hits, and I just love everything about this song. The synthesizers, just the way that those mesh up perfectly with the guitars on this one, and I think Stefani sounds really cool and suave as she works her way around these guitar riffs, and the way that they cut in like every few seconds and then trades back off to the synths.
I like the beat a lot. It's really enjoyable to listen to. It
kinda like
kind
a-
of makes you want to move.
Bum,
It's
bum,
like-
bum, bum.
I can see that being
Bum,
kind of
bum,
like a
bum, bum.
Halloween song,
Yeah.
like at a Halloween party. Just kind of the way, like the music, I feel like sounds kind of
Didn't we listen to that song on Halloween, like accidentally? I think it came up on Shuffle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
It's a good song.
It is. It's
fun.
got a nice groove to it,
Yeah.
and I mean, like some people would call it mindless fun, but that's what music
Sometimes
is
you
supposed
need
to
that
be.
sometimes.
I mean,
It
like
doesn't
not
all-
like totally stupid,
It
but
doesn't all have to be like,
like
super deep and like serious. Like,
yeah, it doesn't always have to be shaky knees, bony hearts, or whatever it is. But sometimes you just need to cut loose and have a good time.
Everybody, put up your hands, say I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone. Feel the beat now. If you got nothing left, say I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone.
So my very last pick is I Don't Want to Be in Love by Good Charlotte. Now this came out, 2007? And I don't think I actually heard it till 2008 or something, because I think I was a little bit late to the party there. But this is obviously one of the more poppier songs that like was more mainstream on the radio. You said it was in top 40.
Yeah, I think it got them a lot of success, obviously,
For
with
sure.
the Good Morning Revival album.
Yeah, they were doing something a little bit different there. And I don't know, this one kind of takes me back to like those days when I was in like middle school, like 12, 13. This was one of those songs that I would jam to. Me and my cousin used to listen to this a lot. A lot of fun. I actually requested this song at my prom, and they played it, and it's
Yeah.
awesome because isn't it called Dance Floor
Anthem, exactly.
in parentheses or whatever?
I think they were just playing anything that had dance in the title.
Right. So yeah, they played that, and I was like, hell yeah, I picked that. So I think it is like a really fun song to kind of dance to and just sing along to. The chorus is really enjoyable.
Everybody, put up your hands, say I don't wanna be in love.
Too bad.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's actually too good. I think I heard this song for the first time. I think it was about like you, maybe like a year or so after
Yeah.
it came out, because I didn't spend a ton of time listening to the radio, and
Me either.
I think I had a few people that like had this as like their MySpace profile songs.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I think I might have heard that on MySpace.
Yeah, so it was a
Back
huge
in the
song.
day.
It was a huge song on there. Like everybody would be like sharing that around, or else posting it on their page, or else as their status or whatever. So that's how I heard it for the first time. I had friends that liked it and that sort of thing. And even though my school did not have a prom, we could sure as hell bet that we listened to it on the way there.
I say, yeah, try to get down. She said, come and get me. I got so caught up, I got she told me. Hurry, my girl, you be the best of me.
My final choice, ladies and gentlemen, is the club anthem of the century. I'm talking like I have not heard a better song for dance floors anywhere, anytime since then. I mean, some of the ones that we've listed so far, I don't know why it worked out like that, but a lot of them were kind of danceable songs and that sort of thing. I don't know, obviously as a kid, you're looking for something kind of upbeat. You're probably not connecting to something like If I Believe You by the 1975 whenever you're a 12-year-old kid, and you're probably like, let me think about the lyrics. No, you wanted to kind of dance and have a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a big one for me. Here I was listening to Ludacris, Usher, and Lil Jon singing about the club and just everything that's going on there. One of the catchiest beats that I've ever heard. It's pretty much
Yeah, that opening, like,
boom, 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 boom.
it's so recognizable. It's pretty iconic.
Exactly. Everybody instantly, you throw that on anywhere.
That still
people-
gets played at parties.
Exactly. It still gets played on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
That just goes to show how big of a song that was. And it just makes me sad sometimes whenever I see where Usher's at now, and I'm like, dude, you could be making the hits, but instead, you're just that could be you, but you're playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun episode of 7 on Sunday that we did, reminiscing on some of our favorite childhood songs. Obviously, these aren't like the only songs that we loved in our childhood.
There's plenty more.
But
Everyone's gonna be like, "What about this song?
what about that
this
song? What about that one? You hate them?
You hate
them
every
for-
you hate every single song that exists except for these ones. that
Where's
we talked
Green Day?
about.
Where's My Chemical Romance? Where's Blink 182?
Where's
But
21 Pilots?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah, they didn't exist. Where's, why is this 21 Pilots on this list? Yeah, Attic with a Pin was my favorite song when I was like 8 years old. But seriously, guys, message to you for the people who request over and over again for me to keep talking about the same bands. I'm not going to do that every week. And obviously 7 on Sunday isn't just like a set list. Like, these are my only favorites.
Yeah.
I put them
Just
in
a
order
few.
just for the sake of putting them in order. I mean, these are my 7 favorites of these 7 songs that I have. So take it with a grain of salt. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Hannah, would you like them to check out your channel? Or
yeah, we also did a video over on mine. We talked about the recent show we went to, the 1975. So if you'd like to hear about that, make sure you click the link down below and please subscribe. I'd appreciate it.
Other than that, guys, you can check out all the links for everything, like my social media, put Hannah's Twitter down there as well. And thanks for watching the video, hitting the like button today, and subscribing to the channel, because friends don't let friends go unsubscribe. Go unsubscribe. Oh, gosh,
Go unsubscribe.
She doesn't
I thought
even.
it was unsubscribe. Whatever.
She don't even watch my videos.
I'm a fake fan.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and we will see you next time.